competition is a phrase that we've introduced to the Irish food industry vocabulary since May 2010. What we're effectively looking to do is to get companies working together, that Ireland Inc. works as one as much as possible. So there's skills that are available in the Ireland portfolio that we want access to for as many people as possible. We've looked at the skill set for the smaller food and drink companies, and we've examined that through our Vantage programmes, through retailer feedback, and there are 4 areas that we have felt that need extra help, and those areas are strategy development, key account management, finance and distribution. We were then looking at how could we really help companies in doing that, and we've developed firstly our Vantage Plus programme, where we're looking at training and workshops to help people in these 4 key areas. But in addition to that, we feel that there's nothing more valuable than people who are currently addressing the issue. So we've approached the larger companies in cooperation with Food and Drink Industry Ireland to see could they lend a hand with their excellent mentorship as well. So we've asked for volunteers, and those volunteers have been very strongly forthcoming with just a very tight frame in timing. We've turned around that we've at least 15 to 20 of the larger businesses interested in helping out the smaller companies.
We think that larger companies and smaller companies working together can both benefit. Larger companies can obviously bring a sense of scale, which can allow key account management, marketing expertise, sales expertise, and we think that's of key benefit to smaller companies in allowing them to access and develop and grow their brands in the Irish marketplace.
We're a very small company, and problems that we face every day, which seem massive, are actually things that big companies would be dealing with every day, and it's not even an issue for them. So I suppose when you're able to ring up a company that deals with these kind of problems all the time and they can give you an answer just like that, it's a huge kind of weight lifted off your shoulder, and definitely very beneficial for a small company.
What we're looking to structure is that each volunteer mentor is going to volunteer 4 hours of their time per company that they're helping, and that 4 hours would be spread over 3 months. Our workshops are similarly spread over that 3-month period as well, so that whilst you're being trained in best practice, you've someone to bounce the practical ideas of, that it's not just a training session, you're actually going to implement what's happening as well. You've somebody then to challenge you on your ideas, somebody who's doing it themselves, perhaps at a different level, but doing it just the same as you are, so they'll be able to sense check each of your initiatives and your ideas. We'd expect that each small business that's going to avail of this facility has a lot of preparation work to do to get the most out of it. That if you're going to go and have an hour's meeting with a potential mentor, you probably have about 4 hours done in preparation to make sure that you've thought of every single question and that you're getting the most out of that time. It's not just a cup of coffee that we're organising here, it's actually a valuable asset that we're opening that smaller businesses have access to.
Well, it's a fantastic and dynamic, I suppose, initiative. It's what I'm calling micro-competition, which is bringing the smaller companies but the exciting entrepreneurs, food entrepreneurs on the island, and connecting them up with some of the largest food companies on the globe. So you have your Nestle's, Danone, Coca-Cola and so on, and it's really about connecting those groups together so that the smaller companies can utilise the knowledge that's inherent in some of these larger companies. And the way I think about it is the larger global companies have made all the mistakes over time and have made all the big decisions, so they can impart knowledge which can let the smaller companies take shortcuts and avoid mistakes that they might have made. So we got involved because we have a large membership of the larger international and large domestic companies, and we've been eager and looking for the opportunity for a while and exploring with Bord Bia. We've been eager to connect them to the really exciting and dynamic thriving food sector on the island here, and in terms of overall goals and objectives, we're obviously trying to help the smaller entrepreneurs really embed themselves in the economy and really build brand Ireland as Bord Bia and ourselves envisage it.
This is about a knowledge transfer, and ultimately it's about building on the capability of the people who run those businesses. And once you build that into the business, then I think ultimately building on your management ability is proven to deliver results, both in the short term and the long term. And you know, as a small island like ourselves, ultimately that will be through exports where it makes sense.
What we're looking to identify is what areas, perhaps all of them, perhaps just one of them, that a small business wants to get help in. What's the key issue that they want to get addressed within that area? So if it's key account, is it a specific retailer? Is it a specific issue? How are they looking to structure that? So that we will then match them with the right mentor who actually has the skill set, perhaps by category, perhaps by key account, to help them get over that hurdle.